Yeah, so we're going to say Karen.
Hi, bye. Hi, bye. Hello, hi, bye. Hi, bye. Hello, hi, bye. Hi, bye, hello, bye.
All right, now they're going to go and now we're going to start. So welcome along to the class this evening. Like I've said, this week's is more upper body. So we're going to do upper body focus, but we're going to do a little bit of bottom in this upper body focus as well, but just at the start of the class. So hopefully you're feeling like you're a bit energized and you get going. So spread the toes, have the ankles, knees and hips on top of one another, shoulders down away from the ears, hands onto the lower belly. Inhale through your nose and out through the mouth. When you're breathing out, you're going to feel your tummy moving in towards the spine. So in through the nose and sighing out. Again, with the hands a bit higher. Now last week, if you joined me, I was out down at the coast. We're back. But it was hopefully a nice view for you to see the house, a different house. Inhale, come up. Exhale to the side. Can't call it a house, it was an apartment. Inhale forward. Very strange layout apartment. It's always nice when you come home. Inhale, lift up. And then bring the arms down in front. Come up onto the balls of the feet, will stay lifted. And then take your arms to the side. So getting us used to movement with breathing. Inhale, arms come forward. Sighing out to the side again. Inhale, arms lifted up. And then bend the knees, arms come down, but your heels are still lifted. So just keep the knees forward facing. Inhale, rising up. Exhale to the side. Inhale, arms shift forward. And sighing out to the side again. Inhale, arms lift up. And then come down deeper into those legs, arms coming down. And again, just getting us in the rhythm of these movements, as you know so well, because we do them every session pretty much. Exhale to the side, minus the stretch class, which we'll be doing tomorrow at 6 p.m, not at 5:30 like this one. We'll come down and we'll just do one more time. Inhale, rising up, and then we'll get into some balancing, okay? Coming forward, inhaling, sighing out to the side, rising up, inhale, and then come down that last little bit. So come up, lower the heels down, and get into some side balance. And that will complement nicely the glute exercise that we're going to do, because it's going to work into your waist when you're kicking your leg out. Separate the toes of your supporting foot. So this is just staying nice and still. Got 4 more breaths. So bring the arms down, just switch you over to the other side and lift on up. Take the leg up just slightly, you don't have to bring it up high. The main thing is to have a nice long line from your fingers down to your toes. I think I'm going to struggle a little bit tonight's class and also tomorrow morning's class. I'm in the midst of a water fast and I'm going to be going for nearly 2 days in total, but I've been going already for, well, over a day. I'm just trying to clean the toxins. I've been a bit unwell in my stomach, bring the legs in. And so my brother did that water fast that I told you about last week. Bring the hip and heel together and then the arm goes around. And they did 3 days. There's no way, especially given that I'm still breastfeeding. But I'm going to aim for close to the 2 days of just a real cleanse. My stomach's been a bit weird for the last few days. So I thought, oh, this is the perfect time to give this water fast a go. So I'm feeling a little bit weak. But the beauty of this is that I can drink lots of water, so I'm not dizzy. 2 more. Now pull this knee up, and then arms go out, and then tip yourself forward, and then extend the leg back. So we're going for a little bit of an aeroplane here. In through the nose, out through the mouth. As you breathe out, tummy lifts up. And come on out of that one. So let's switch sides. So hip and heel together. And then take the other arm behind. And you're just, if you can, holding on to the inside part of your elbow. Now, I've done fast before where you're not allowed to drink water. That's a killer. But the fact that you can drink water really is, water's just so important. And you see it when you need to do things like this. I don't need to do it. I'm just trying to, get any toxins out of my body. Couple more breaths here. So knee comes up, arms go out, tip on through, and then extend the leg away. We continue on with our breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. 4 more breaths here. Then we'll get into our tree pose before I move myself closer to get into those arm, butt, waist exercises. So bring it in, and we're going to just take our right foot along the side of the left leg, opening the knee out. Hands can stay down at your heart. Third eye will lift. Keep the shoulders relaxed, and then if you want more, eye gaze can come up. A few more breaths here. Let's switch. So take the arm down, release that foot, and we'll switch to the other side. So digging the heel in, opening the knee out, and then again your arms will stay down low. Find your third eye, or we lift. Look up with stability too, which you all know. 4 more breaths. So we're going to bring our arms down, we'll release the foot down, and I'm going to move myself up closer to you, just because I'm going to need to be able to see the clock as well when we're doing our legs kicking out to the side. So I'll just move this down, not too much. Right, so we're going to hold our belly in strong, shoulders stay relaxed, and we're going for a minute out to the right side, and when you kick your leg out, it has to touch down, and then bring it in. Start now, let's go.
Hi everyone.
I haven't wanted to kiss you in the last couple of days because I've been unwell. I just don't want to pass anything on. And don't worry, there's no symptoms of coronavirus here. It's just a tummy flu, I guess you could call it. It started actually last Tuesday night. Remember, we were away, we were in Imbola. So I went out that night and I drank a little bit too much alcohol. Actually, I don't feel like I drank too much. What happened is I had to go home too early because Anna needed to come home. And so I felt quite unwell and I ended up being sick. And then the next morning on my morning walk, still sick. And then the day after that, my stomach just didn't feel well. My head, I was still feeling a bit dizzy. So I think I caught something over there. Switch sides. Let's go. Country Victoria. I feel like we're pretty safe. I honestly don't think it's anything COVID. You know, people always think if you say you're unwell, it's COVID. I've got a sense of smell. I've got a sense of taste, even though I'm not eating at the moment. And I've got no dry cough. None of that. No headache even. Drinking water helps with the headaches. So we're just kicking out. So remember, a minute each side. And then we're going to come onto our elbows to do a minute of a plank, all right? So I said it was waist feeling it too. If you're kicking out to the side like I want you to, you should feel that your waist muscles are activating. And it's the waist muscles of the leg that's kicking out that side. Yeah? Anyway, needless to say, I will not be drinking on New Year's Eve. I already committed to that the day I got sick. I'm like, nah. Hardly drink. That's one of the reasons I guess it affects you. Let's come down, team, onto your elbows, and we're just pushing our weight into the heels, our shoulders away from the ears. Palms can be together, but you're just staying really controlled here. Legs are together, weight in the heels. Nice deep breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now after this, we're going to break it up with some boat poses just to keep the ab work coming, and then we're going to get back onto our hands and knees to continue the leg kicking out. So our arms are getting a break in between. I know we've done like 5 sets before in the past, and we keep on going. Tonight I'm doing it a little bit different. So still going with these strong deep breaths, please. We're into the last 10 seconds. Make sure that you're not feeling any pain in your back by drawing the belly in. So team, we're at the point now where we can have a seat. And I'm going to have a seat and I'm going to face you guys. So straight back, arms come forward, shoulders stay relaxed, and we're moving back. So we're going to get into some waist here. So arms, if you can, bring them in. I'm getting warm. That's good because I was freezing before. Anyway, side to side. We went to the park all afternoon. And I just felt so chilly, and I reckon it's because you've got no food in you. You feel colder. Anyway, I came home a bit earlier from the kids and Ramiro stayed, and I made them dinner. It was actually really not bad. I didn't feel tempted to eat while I was cooking. Tomorrow I will be very happy though when it's over. A few more. 4, 3, 2, and let's come back up to all fours. And we're going to start our kick again. So I'm going to just wait till it starts. Shoulders relaxed. Let's go. I think I cut our minute short because it's the 45 seconds we started. I'm not the 40. I think I may have done more. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'll make sure that this one goes to the 45-second mark. Exhale as you kick. Inhale as you bring it in. So exhaling on the out. And you'll start to feel this in your supporting glute, potentially the kicking out glute as well, but I feel it definitely more in the supporting glute and the waist of the leg that's kicking out, as well, of course, in the arms. And that's why I said today's an arm session as well, all this week, just to protect my knee because I woke up feeling a little bit sore. Well, not wake up, but Sunday afternoon it started to give me a little bit of problem. And so that's the beauty of Pilates. You can work around your injuries, or I can work around your injuries. You just got to let me know if you need any working around them. Change sides now, please. Whew, what a burn. Don't know how many rounds we'll get going, team, but I don't think it'll be too many. I've got my top wrong. There we go. It looks strange. You know how you need to fix something. The other day in class, I realised I had my top on inside out. And I'm like, it was all ladies, so I didn't know. I'm like, ladies, shut your eyes. Quickly strip my top off and put it on the right way. It's like, when you notice something's wrong, you need to fix it, you fix it. That was all right. Most of them shut their eyes. I think it was just one person who was looking at me. I thought, oh, well, doesn't matter. I don't think she knew what I was talking about. Remember, relax the shoulders so you're not feeling any tension in your neck. We'll get 2 more kicks in, I reckon. And then we're coming onto our elbows for a plank. Let's go. So nice and strong in your bodies. Weight back in the heels, shoulders away from the ears. Just another minute, then we'll come into the boat pose again. And we'll do another boat pose that will also work in through your waist. So hopefully you've got nice plans for the new year. Being safe. I think Sydney's going to be in a world of pain in a couple of weeks because I don't think that they're doing the right thing. They should have shut them down from the get-go, just like we did here. I know the numbers are smaller, but I think they're asking for trouble with what they did in Christmas and in New Year, leaving people to just be in groups. I don't know. Anyway, at least we're not in that situation. We're doing really well, and thankfully, and hopefully it will stick to that. So come on and have a seat with me. Get into some more waist. So sitting tall, brace the belly, come on down. It's a weird sound coming from the laundry, like water dripping. Ramiro, ven por favor. Punch side to side. Ven por favor. Ven acá, por favor. Oh. I can't come down. Very strange. It's like there's drips. I'll tell you what. In this house, I still haven't found anyone to fix the roof. 4 more. 4, 3, 3 more lots. All right, last time, flip it over. Last time I promised you that. And we're going to get into the kicks from the 50-second. Let's go. He'll come down in a moment. Hopefully he can figure out what that noise is. It sounds like a leak. It's not raining, so I'll be coming from the bathroom upstairs. Remember, as you kick, exhalation. Keeping the stomach braced tightly. Amor, entras a la lavandería. Hay agua goteando. No sé qué está pasando. ¿Puedes ver? La lavandería. No sé de dónde viene ese sonido del agua. One more. Change it. ¿Qué era?
Estaba goteando.
¿Siga? Alright, thank God it's not coming from upstairs. It's just... ¿Quién hizo tú? Well, the laundry sink apparently. It just started dripping. I think we might need a new washer. Any of you know how to change a washer? Yo sé, yo no sabía cuando te llamé, cuando dijiste que estás en el baño. Anyway, there's always some kind of maintenance job needing, hey? But at least we've got a home. At least we've got a house over, roof over our heads. We're very lucky. Can't complain about that. I love my house. Exhale as we take it out. Inhale as we bring it in. One more. Now come onto the elbows. Last plank on our elbows. Right? You heard that inflection of on our elbows. We will do some planks later on our hands, but not for a while. Shoulders stay relaxed. So these planks, we're just not moving. We're keeping ourselves completely still. Focusing on the breathing, weight in the heels, shoulders away from the ears. Nice deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. You know how I told you how the solar panels apparently have all these bird nests and, leaves and stuff under it, that apparently we need to get it lifted and then cleaned and then, reinstalled. While Anna has her break, let's come down. I has her sleep during the day. I just stay in my bedroom and read or do whatever. Come forward, shoulders relaxed. Now we're going to go for more waist again. Inhale one hand, exhale extend. Inhale one hand, and then exhale come forward. And I hear the pitter patter of the birds on the roof. I'm like, you're under my solar panels. I used to hear it before. I never clicked. I never thought that it was an issue. Anyway, I've got some guy coming tomorrow to have a look. See what he says. Inhale here, exhale extend. So this is all about the waist. You looking behind at your hands as they do their journey from front to back, or work your waist harder. We're just going to do after this one more each way, and then that will be the end of this little sequence of kicking leg out, plank, and then boat. Yeah, it's tough. All right, come forward. And we're going to have a stretch. So just reach for your toes just to release it out. I thought I heard Alba crying, but she's not. Righty, so we're going to lie down on our backs, please. Just move the mat. Let's get into some lower belly to begin with. So we've got a 90-degree angle at the knee, 90-degree angle at the hip. That's what will change. So take a breath in, lower one leg down. Pointed toe. Then the other leg. So the 90-degree angle stays really solid, just touching down lightly, one leg at a time. We're going slow. The fact that one knee stays in and bent means that this isn't too hard on your back. At least I'm hoping you're not feeling any arching in your back. Now, I will be teaching a class here on New Year's Day. Quite a few of you joined me in the live session of Christmas Day. So I hope you'll join me on Friday morning as well, 9:30. Of course, I'll be on tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon for the stretch. But Start the year with a bang. Let's do Pilates, hey? Listen up, team. What we're going to do is we're going to do it a little bit faster, but the angle is greater and it stays like that. Now let's tap fast. So don't let the knees pull in too tight. Keep pushing the tummy down so the back stays flat. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more each way. All right, heels down, chin tucks into the chest, head and shoulders are lifted. Let's rise up, exhale onto the sticking point. Inhale, bring it back. Exhale, lift it up. As you're coming up, checking out your tummy, see that it moves down. And of course, the 2nd of Jan, I'll be in the park at 8 a.m. So come along if you want to do Pilates in the park with me. Timber Ridge Reserve. You know, one of the ladies that comes, she said to me, why don't you advertise it on the Warrandyte Community and Business Board or whatever, on their Facebook page? I said, okay, because she's from that area. There's a lot of haters out in Warrandyte. They weren't too happy with me about posting there, especially the other Pilates people over that way. I was like, oh, here we go. I'm not trying to step on your ground, just offering an alternative service. So anyway, I was quite surprised by the haters out in Warrandyte. It shocked me. 2 more. I'll stick to Manningham. They're part of Manningham, aren't they? Anyway, come up, exhale, halfway back, and then we rise again. I'm glad I'm feeling warm. Hope you're feeling warm too out there. Go for 4 more, then we'll go for little ones. I do sort of want to make this park Pilates work, to be honest. I think it will be nice. Meet like-minded people that's not necessarily in a gym setting. Come up and then a centimetre back. I've met a couple of nice people, and I know a few people said that they're going to join me mid-Jan, so we'll see how we go. As you're breathing out, tummy's moving down. Cheap as chips though, only $10. That's nothing for Pilates really. 2 more. So we're going to hold it up on this one, bring our arms forward, and what we're going to do is actually pretend we've got a rope out in front of us. So take a hold of this rope, and you're going to come up holding on to this imaginary rope. Try and keep the feet down. It's harder when you've got your arms up, and then come straight back down this imaginary rope. You might need to take deeper breaths. Whatever works for you. Now, when we get down, don't have a break. We're just going to do 1 more round of basic abdominal strengtheners. No break. Exhale, lift it up to sticking point. And then bring it down. So as you're coming up, you're exhaling and seeing the tummy move down. Remember I told you way back in lockdown when we couldn't go to parks that I used to go with my girls to train over in the park close to my mum's house, which is really close to here, in fact. But we used to make Alba run, and Anna would just run because she, why not? And do you remember I told you how there was this guy that started a fight with another guy, and they got into a pretty big punch-up, and then one of the guys started strangling the other guy, and I ended up being the witness for the police. Did I tell you that? I don't know if I told you. Come up as you exhale and then come back half. I'm pretty sure I did. But anyway, the man that I used to see regularly there because he would go and train his son, he's the one that was the more violent one in that, in that punch-up, I guess you could call it. And we still see him a bit afterwards. It's horrible bumping into him. But anyway, today we were at another park and he showed up with his kid, and apparently, like Ramiro said, that he was giving him dagger eyes, like he wanted to start fighting with Ramiro, but he just ignored him. But some people are so strange, and with their child around, sort of, don't understand the mindset of some people. Come up and then centimetre back. So I was like, I think that guy's just shown up again. He's everywhere. I guess this area is like a little, its own community. People sort of go to all the same parks, and we all go to the same sort of gyms or shopping centre, don't we? Then there's some of you that live further away. Hello, I know who you are. You know I'm talking to you. Doc, I'll call you Doc. Then you should know who I'm talking about. 4 more. Then we're going to get onto that imaginary rope again, and we're going to climb it. So hold it up, bring one arm, other on top, and then keep those feet down. Oh, it's such a struggle. And then come back down. We are going to get into some back exercises really shortly, I promise you. First, we're going to get into some upper and lower belly combined, and then one lot of plank exercises on our hands, okay? Arms and legs are lifted. Same arm and leg shift away, exhaling. Then switch straight to the other side. So we're just going alternating. Same arm and leg moving away like they're repelling from each other and then coming back like magnets. Exhale as you push away. Inhale as you bring it in. So I'm not sure if any of you are back at the gym yet, but if you are, I've got my class tomorrow at 4:15, so come along. Of course, I've got the class here, which I'm happy for you to do as well, in the morning and in the afternoon, the stretch class, which will in fact be, I think, one of the last stretch classes because my class on a Wednesday night shifts in 2 weeks to a later time slot, so I won't be able to do the stretch on a Wednesday night here again. Let's go for 4 more like that, and then I'm going to get you to do a quick transition to get into some plank. Up on our hands. All right, so one or both knees in to help you rock up. One on our hands. Pull one knee in, exhale. Now switch knees. I've already done 3 minutes down on our elbows. We're not going to match that up on our hands. Listen up, team. We're going to pull one knee in as you inhale this time. Exhale and cross it under. Inhale and then push back, then switch. So inhale, cross under, straight, back we go. Intense, right? Glad to see there's a few of you here with me on the live stream. When I was standing up and doing the balance and the breathing part at the start, I thought there was 0. I thought, I'm going to make it a shorter class. But no, and then I came down on the ground and I saw there was a few of you there, so that's nice. 1 more each way, let's go. And then we're going to get into some back, and we'll be on our belly. Woo. So toes down, knees down, sit in between them. Really intense. So we're on our belly, like I said. I might move back a fraction so that I won't be cut off. Let's get into some of these exercises down here. So we're going to just start with the lower belly. You can have your chin or your forehead rested. It's up to you. Inhale, lift one leg. Exhale to the diagonal. Inhale, bring it in, and then lower it down. Change sides. The option will come in with the upper body. You don't have to take it. You can stay here just continuing with the lower body. But if you want more, opposite arm and leg lift up. Take it to the diagonal, center in, and then lower it down and switch. Lifting up, diagonal out, up, and lower. Of course, you can, to keep your spine in neutral, leave your forehead down on the mat and just do the arm and leg moving without the forehead, or without the head lifting. I like to lift it up, but you don't have to. Just a few more lifting up, inhale, exhale, diagonal out. One more each way. Actually, I think there will be one more each way now because we have to be even, one on each side. I've confused myself with the arms, but this is the last one. All right, so bring your elbows underneath you. Just put your shoulders, palms down, and just pull forward. Then come on down. So let's rest the arms again. Legs coming narrower. We're going to inhale, lift them. Exhale to open. Inhale to bring them together. Exhale and come down. And again. So they're coming together completely. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open. Inhale together. Exhale and down. Do you want more? You know we can bring the arms in if you want. Here they come. Palms together. Then they open. Palms together. And lower it down. So next week the gym's still not back to the normal hours. That will happen from the week after. I think it's the 11th. That's when the classes go back to normal. Yeah, and I think a few people will go back to the gym at that time. At least I hope they do. It's been a little bit quiet, to be honest. But I understand the apprehension. I think if I was a member, I probably wouldn't go back yet too. Because I work, of course I'm back. Last one, inhale, lift, exhale, open, inhale together and lower. Okay, bring the elbows back underneath, palms down, pull forward. This one's going to work our waist a little bit as well, but all that's happening, we'll start with the legs on their own. They're going to just be lifting and lowering. So the hip width distance apart. I know with my blue sock it looks like my feet's gone out wider, but it hasn't. It's hip width distance. Lift up and then lower it down. After this, we'll do a little bit of back on all fours just to even out all the abs that we've done. So the upper body's going to look like this. We're going to lift up, we're going to twist to one side and then twist the other. Coming lower in the center, then twisting side to side. Go for 4 more, please. All right, great job. Bring the elbows back under you. Intense, pull forward. I feel like I'm really warming up now, which is lovely. Trust me, I was so cold earlier in the day. And all the way through the park as well. Ramiro had to give me his jacket. Let's come up onto all fours. And we have our hands underneath our shoulders and knees underneath the hips. We're not moving our upper body. We're going to keep both arms evenly placed and weighted. We're going to take one leg away and flex the foot. Inhale, lift the heel, double toe tap. Percussion breath. Tap, tap, elevate. Oh, I'm so pleased the girls haven't come back down. They said hello to you in the start. They were here a bit in the morning. Were they? Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, a little bit. Days blur. They were here all the time yesterday, but they were well behaved because they weren't ballistic in the morning. Come to the diagonal and keep going. Because I've made pancakes. I think I mentioned it in yesterday morning class that I made pancakes for them, and I usually put bananas in them to make them sweeter, and I had no sugar apart from this sugar syrup that I had made, like, I think over a year ago, but I still had it in the fridge, and it had red food colouring in it. So I put that in just to give it a little bit of a sweet kick. Didn't make it too sweet, but the red colouring made the girls go so crazy. Bring the leg in, lower it down, other leg up. But I was like, I understand why people don't use red colouring. Tap, tap, elevate. I mean, we don't have any of that stuff here. We don't use it. And we don't buy packaging that has stuff like that in it. So it was really interesting to see them for 20 minutes before the class started just running around like crazy. They were nutcases. I said, go upstairs and we'll make pizzas in the afternoon, which thankfully they were upstairs. I think for the majority of the class yesterday, they behaved well. Anyway, keep it going. Tap, tap, elevate. Do 2 more, then we're hitting the diagonal, please. And then we'll come up to standing and get into some balance. I think that's about all I've got energy for today. I'm sorry, guys. I have to go and just water the plants afterwards as well. And I'll be happy to sleep tonight and see tomorrow come. 4 more. Hopefully my tummy will be better by then. And bring it in, lower it down. Stretch, please. Child's pose, toes together, knees apart. So take your time coming up to standing, drink some water. Best thing on the planet is our water. Let's protect it and save it. Drink it obviously when you need it. And let's come and do some balancing. Dancer's pose, please. So right foot, hold on to the inside part, knees stay together, arm lifts, and then tip through. Lifting up my foot as high up as feels comfortable. Two more breaths. Going for a high star, so take yourself over to the side, let the foot go up high, I'm not too close, no. And then take the arms out, so you're in a high star. Keep your chest opening out. I've flexed my foot because I'm close to the wall. Keep your toe pointed. And bring it in. Woo. Strong. Left leg, hold it up. Tip through. So over we go. Let the leg go, staying up high. Open the chest. 2 more. Bring it in. Whew. All right. Really strong. Or is it just I'm weak? I don't know. Let's go into our lockdown balance. So we're taking our left arm, our right knee, hold it up high, or even better, your foot. Take it out. Whew. 4 more breaths and then we switch sides. Bring it in. Lower it down. Right arm, left leg, knee up, and then even better if you can, foot. So I will continue these classes. I'll continue the lockdown balances as long as I know that there are people out there, and as long as I see you guys like I have tonight, then my pleasure, I'll keep on going. 4 more breaths. Bring it on in, lower it down. Some classes I have to modify time slots, especially when term goes back. My mother's group goes back on a Tuesday morning, so the Spanish class will probably move to a Thursday morning. Hands to heart, third eye lifted. Gaze up. Friday morning, because I'll be back at the gym. We'll just see, but I'll keep you guys posted, that's for sure. This Tuesday night, on Tuesday night at the gym has not come back, so I'll be continuing with this class, that's for sure. 2 more breaths. Lower it down, switch it. Remember that abs Pilates class? Do you remember that time you were watching the tennis? Federer, epic match. While we were doing class, I kept asking, what's the score? What's the score? We'll have the tennis on next time as well. I'm looking forward to having the tennis. I think that's going to be something nice to look forward to. Don't think I'll go this year, but it'll be nice to have it on the screen. 2 more breaths. So bring the arms down, release the foot. Let's take our head over to the side and you can just place a bit of weight on it. I know I've cut the class a little bit short today, but we've done some really strong exercises, so be pleased and proud of the work you've done. Switch to the other side. And come back to the center with the head. Just do some shoulder rolls, shake it out. And I'm gonna say goodbye for now, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow morning, if not tomorrow afternoon at the gym or tomorrow evening back here. Either way, thank you for joining me, all of you. Bye.